Lori here. Today we're going to do something fun. So my niece is about to turn 3 and I wanted to make her something just really cute and special because she is just getting into the princess and all that kind of stuff. It's really hard to find really cute wands and little things to go in their hair. And so I thought it would be really fun just to do a little project and show y'all while I was doing the project. So I just went and got these little dollar ribbons. These just came from Walmart. I got this little wand from the Dollar Tree. Okay, and I have some different color tulle. So we're going to make a couple little things. So it can be really hard to find cute little things for girls that aren't just a ridiculous amount of money. Just kind of clear up my table here for a second. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this very basic wand, and I got some pins that have nice little ends on it. So this one's purple. Okay, I'm going to take a blue one, maybe a green one. Okay, you're also going to need a hot glue gun. So I've got mine right here. And we're actually going to make our own wand, but first we're going to decorate this one. Okay, so the other thing we're going to do is we're going to take this 5 feet with the leaves on it that I got from the Dollar Tree, and we're going to pop the leaves off, and we're going to make a cute little headband with this. So you can just get one of these and just pop the little leaves off. So you're not going to need those. And I'll save these for another project that I do on my other channel. Okay. So anytime you can find little things like this at the Dollar Tree, it's great to get these because you can make things that you wouldn't really think of making out of these. Okay. I have this little thing of flowers that I got from Hobby Lobby when they were having their little half off the floral sale. And we're going to use this, and we're going to make an adorable little headband. But first, let's work on our little wand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this. So 2 of the ribbons are very thin and 2 of the ribbons are thicker. So I'm going to take the thinner ones. Now let's see, how long did I cut this other one? About 32 inches. Now you don't have to do it that long, but okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to trim this off. I'm going to find the center, and I am going to make a little knot. Now I'm not going to completely finish the knot. Let me zoom in a little bit here so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to take this knot right here, Just going to take it and knot it nice and tight. So I already have another one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to put a little glue here, a nice little bit right on the end. And I'm going to take that knot and I'm going to glue it down right there. Then I'm going to put another drop of glue on it, just to make sure it's not going to come loose. So I'll let that dry for a minute. So we have that little knot glued on. We're going to put a little bit more glue around here, and I'm going to wrap it around both sides like this. Okay, and then I'm going to put another little bit of glue right on top of that. Okay, so we just want to make sure it's not going to come loose. See, and it's going to look so cute like that. Alright, so I'm going to set this aside and let it cure, and we'll work on our other one. So we're going to do that to each side. But while that is working, we're going to make our own wand, because it's going to be fun. So just get some colors of tulle. This is just a piece of cardboard that has been wrapped with some duct tape, and it is 6 inches long and it is 4 inches wide. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to open this stupid thing up. Okay, here we go. So I have some pretty colors. I have this bright sparkle pink. Isn't that pretty? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it over like this. Okay. And I'm going to take it, whoops, I'm going to fold it over twice like this. And I'm going to take it and I am going to wrap it around this little board here. So I have it notched at the top so I know where the top is. I'm going to go around and around and around. So I have enough of this one. So I have about 8. So I want to cut it off just a little bit past. Then I'm going to grab the blue sparkle. So what we're essentially going to be doing is making a tiny little pom-pom. Okay. I'm sure you've made this with yarn or other things like that. It's really fun to make it with tulle as well. Okay. Let's just... Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing with this. Alright, so I'm going to fold it over. And of course the reason I'm doing that is because it's very light. Okay, so I'm going to start right from the top. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, trim it off. Want that little bit of excess there. Okay, so we have those 2 fun colors. Let's do this pretty color. This is nice and bright. Okay, same thing. Just going to take it, fold it once, twice, and then we're going to start in the same place and go around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Trim a little excess off. Okay, right there. All right. I think we'll do one more color and then we should be good. We're going to do a little white, just because it'll really stand out against these other colors. All right. So we're going to take it. We're going to fold it over. Fold it again. Start at the top and go around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, then we can trim that off. Take one of our colors and we're going to cut a piece about 25 inches long. Okay? And I'm going to take it and I'm going to thread it right underneath all of these pieces and then pull it and get the center, and I want to make sure all these pieces are still folded over, and then we're going to take it, okay, and we're going to tie it nice and tight. I mean, you want it pretty snug. Okay, then I'm going to make a knot. There we go. Now I can take this and I can trim it off. There we go. Now if you have any excess pieces, you can just look for them. Take them out, because there might be some. Okay, good. We're going to take these two pieces. We're going to pull this up and we're going to trim it off. I just find this a little bit easier so I can get everything going the same way. There we go. So we have about 3 inches here. And we are using a little bit of tulle that we're going to throw away, but I just find it a lot easier to get a really good, even cut if I have excess, and I can come through and just kind of trim it off. Now, of course, you can have more than this or less, but we're going to take a dowel, just a plain dowel, okay? And first I'm going to put a little glue on the end, a pretty good amount, and I'm going to glue it down right to the center. Just kind of hold it there for a minute. So once you have it glued on there, and this is just to kind of hold it for a minute while you work on it, is I'm going to take this tulle and I'm going to start wrapping it around this dowel, okay? Okay. And you just keep pulling it out and like this. Okay. So I'm just making sure that it glues nice and solid to the base. It'll also help some of your tulle go down. Okay, there we go. Then you can just fluff it out. And if you need to, you can trim some more off. There we go. Alright, so you want to take this base and you want to run some glue along here, like that. And then you can just wrap your tulle around and glue it right down to the dowel. There we go. Okay. A little bit more. Okay. So this is a 3/16 dowel. You see, this is a nice size. So if you look at this, it's longer than this one. So you could shorten it or you could keep it longer. Okay. So I just keep fluffing it up. Alright, so I have the pink. I'm going to do some of the blue. Yeah, I like this blue. Okay. So you're going to do the exact same thing. You're just going to glue it on and just keep wrapping it. Okay. So we're going to put some glue around it here. Make sure we have a nice seal. Okay. There we go. Just makes it a little bit more fun if we have some colors. Little girls like colors. Okay, we're just going to twirl. Make sure we don't have any spots where we can see through. So it is tulle, it is thinner. So you might have to go around it a couple times as you're going down. Okay. There we go. So we're making our way down. There we go. All right. Okay. And that should be the end. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to cut off a little excess. Okay. See how cute that is? Look at that. Okay. Now I'm going to trim it off, and I'm just going to glue this last little piece down. Like that. Okay. And look at that. How adorable is that? Okay. Trim some of this excess off. There we go. Okay, so now that we've gotten our wand done, let's check on our other wand. Okay. So that's glued nice and good. So we can glue the other side down. We have our other one right here. And we're just going to take it and we're going to glue it down. So put a little glue here. Okay. Glue our knot to it. Okay, and I'm just going to hold it there for a second. I'll put another little drop of glue on it. Okay. Then I'm going to glue this side. So now if this was styrofoam, what I would do is I would take a little pin and I would put it right through the center and use the pin to glue it in. But this is not that type. It's actually plastic. So, which really is a little bit more durable, but okay, there we go. So we've got our little strings going on. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to set it over here and let it dry. Let's work on our headband. We're going to take this, okay, and we're going to make a little headband let's see, let's do about, oh, let's see. We're going to do about 6 inches, okay? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to cut all of these off. Okay, I want to make sure there's nothing on here that is going to poke my little baby's head. Okay, so let's clip these off. Okay, let's get a different one. Okay. And I'm going to go back and make sure I have the size I want. So we said about 6. Okay, so that's here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to wrap it around itself. And I'm holding this piece over here. Okay, so I just keep wrapping it. So this just gives it a little bit more strength. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. Because of course her head is much smaller than mine. Okay, so once I have it all wrapped around, you should be able to get it around about a good 3 times. Okay, so once I have that, I can cut these 2 pieces off because I don't need them. Okay, now I kind of want this to look like wood or vine, so I'm going to use my brown floral tape. I'm just going to start at the beginning and I'm just going to wrap it around. So with the floral tape, you kind of just have to wrap it until it catches on to itself, because that's what it's going to adhere to. This is a little bit time consuming. It's kind of like wrapping one of those styrofoam wreaths, but it doesn't take too long. Just have to keep doing it. Okay. And it will stick to itself, so you don't have to do anything special to end it. I have a little spot here I need to fix. Okay. There we go. And you're not going to see a ton of this, so don't worry about that part too much. Okay, and you just want to walk your hands around and make sure it's all nice and snug in there. If you see any spots that need a little bit more, you just fix them as you go. Okay, that's good. So you just have a little circle, okay? Alright, so the next thing you're going to do is you need some small leaves. Now, this really pretty, but it has really big leaves, so we need much smaller leaves. Ooh, wait a minute. So I have another one that has really pretty flowers, but these leaves are a little bit too big. Let's see. These might work. Let's see. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to glue leaves on here, and then you're going to glue flowers along the leaves, just like that. And you can take your little flower apart and take this little piece out and cut this off, and then you can glue this piece right down. So let's see how this leaf looks. Alright, so we'll glue some on. Okay. We're just gonna glue it down. That might be okay. Then you just put some glue on the bottom of your flower, like that. And then you glue your flower down, just like that. See? Yeah, I think this leaf will be okay. Okay, so I'm just going to cut some of these off. And it's really cute if you can have some, at least a little bit of the flower kind of hanging off. So you can put the glue on the flower or on the headband. So I think we might have some like here. Maybe there. Okay. I don't need all this. Okay. So do another one. So I kind of like just to get the leaves on first. So what you're doing is you're making one that looks like was made a long time ago. This is what I found to be the most popular with the little girls. So there, so we have a little bit sticking off the end, a little bit here. Make sure you don't have anything sharp. Okay. Let's get some more. I also like to save leaves because you never know when you're going to have a project where you're going to need them. So it's a lot of fun just to have some little leaves around so that you can use them in different projects. Go. Okay. So I'm just putting some glue down and just kind of putting the leaf right on top of it. It'll glue fine to this tape. Okay, let's cut a few more. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Okay. There we go. So you see we have a little band with little leaves on it. Now we can put our flowers on. So we could do some of these. These are so pretty. They have this blue and pink. You want to snip off this little end because you don't need that. Okay, you just put a little glue on it, and then glue it down. This one, I think maybe we might glue another one in the center because it's a little big. Okay. There we go, that's better. There. See how cute that is? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll alternate big and little. Big ones and little ones. Okay. And I'll just kind of ring them around. So. Might alternate these back and forth. There we go. Okay. Just pull a few off. Now with these bigger ones, I'm just going to take this piece off, and it will come off, and then I can snip that, put my glue on it, and place it down. There we go. Let's do another one of the blue ones. This one's good. That one looks good. Okay. Just so we can alternate some colors. Okay. There we go. Okay, right there's good. So, let's do another big pink. Okay, pull that off. Some glue on. Okay, let's do a couple smaller ones. Okay, let's do this one here. Okay. Let's get another. There we go. So having the leaves on there does two things. It kind of gives it a more natural look, and it gives you a nice place to glue to. So it's very helpful. Really does make it a little easier. Okay. And be careful when you're doing something this small. It's very easy to glue yourself. I know, I do it all the time. Okay. Okay. Let's do it here. Okay. 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 Peek here. Okay, so I think we just need 2 small ones right there, and then we will be ready to finish it up. Okay. This one. Here we go. So you see how cute that looks? Okay. Okay, so for the last little bit, what I like to do is I like to take these, and let's do a whole yard. So I'm going to do a yard of the blue, a yard of the green, okay, and then we'll do the pink, and the purple. Alright, now there's a couple of things you can do with the ribbons. Okay? Move this out of the way. You can take the ribbons and you can go in and out like this and weave in between the flowers. And you see how cute that looks? That gives it a nice, cute little look. So I love to do that. The other thing you can do is you can bring them together. Okay. Okay. And then just take it and find a spot that you're going to make the back, and you just go right underneath one of the bigger flowers, okay, and find the center. Okay. And then you just want to tie a knot. And try to get it right under that flower so that you can kind of hide it. And tie another knot like this. Okay. And then there's a nice little piece going out the back. And then what you can do is take the glue, put a little bit of glue right where that ribbon is, and then push that flower down so that it covers up right where right where our thing is. Isn't that adorable? Don't you love that? I love this. You can also take some of the tulle and have the tulle hanging down. That is absolutely adorable. You can also take the tulle and go in and out between the flowers. That is adorable. But I love this. This is one of my very favorite projects. Now, the other thing you can do with a wand like this is you can also tie some tulle right up here. You can put flowers right where we tied that in so that you can't see where we have that glued on. So I hope you enjoyed these quick little projects. These are just fun little things that I like to do, and just really gives it a personal touch, and you can put their favorite colors on there. But little girls love things like this, and there's nothing on here that will hurt her, and it's just cute and adorable, and it'll last a really long time. You'll be surprised. So I hope you enjoyed this and that you'll come back. I'll have other cute little projects for kids and some for children and natural items, and I hope you will tune in again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.